Is absolutely not what we're going to be doing today in this top 8. Very excited to get into it. We're starting our first set, 9superpie versus Zane. Let's see how this goes.
And there we go, right there. Right as like the pigeon or the can, like something's going to be in the way of Wario from the air.
I was going to say, that's something that we don't see 9superpie go for. You know, biking right into the can to just get blown up. But that's what I'm talking about. Look at the way 9superpie is playing. Way more keep out, has to think about the way he wants to approach, and Zane, he's just getting what he wants.
Okay, down air, yes. Another one, I respect that. You gotta go for it at least once. Gotta vibe check your opponent early on.
Listen, not only that, but to let them know that, you know, the first percent that got done on Zane was the blast zone, so 9superpie finally getting a hit in. Not enough, though. Gonna get forward smashed, losing their first stock, basically a 0 to death. Got 60%, I ignore that. It's not important.
Negligible.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this is where I like 9superpie and where he's at right now. This is like the most ideal way of when he wants to play is pressuring Zane off the stage and throwing some back airs in. So this is where you can tell that both these guys like to play around these kind of stage areas. But if Zane's just doing a good job keeping him out again, it might prove futile based on the way he wants to play. Slap out of here.
Or that up B. Coming in a bit hot, but working out in the long run.
Yeah, Zane's just trying to see if they can keep that wall going. Okay, clay pigeon delaying the explosion.
Triple.
Another one up air. Okay, go for back air. Up air wouldn't have killed, but back air does mix up for DI a little bit better.
Whenever Zane's just controlling center stage, just looks like 9superpie is having a real tough time, man. Finally, it's a back air though. That's what we want to see. Gets the first stock in. But back to center stage. Zane managed to control all of it. Oh!
That's good damage on that down throw into the can. Like that. Can still coming out, getting so much damage.
Oh, you don't want to ride the bike into that, bro?
One more. It's coming. Play the Jaws theme. Alexa, play Jaws theme. Almost there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, speaking of back airs.
Yep. Zane playing so good keep out. That's what I was wondering, guys. Can 9superpie rush down Zane and the way Zane likes to set everything up? And right now, Zane's just getting the game that he's going for. Superpie, of course, trying to go deep off stage. That's the way he likes to play. But he needs to adapt ASAP. He needs to figure out some of these holes in this wall. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking too good.
You see a lot of this 9superpie is kind of just holding in, and Zane's putting out just the right moves everywhere that they need to.
And the wall with the can is so scary because every time the can gets hit, it changes direction by which way it goes when you hit the B button. So you have to keep track of how many shots the can has left, which direction it's going, and how long it's been on stage. There's a lot to keep track of. Duck Hunt is one of those characters that just overwhelms you.
However, 9superpie does have the waft online now. Can't make a clutch comeback. Zane, of course, still doing a good job keeping him out. Watch out for the cans, though. Don't be eating the beans, bro.
Ain't good for you.
I know, but I mean, hey, that's rage, honestly. Okay, it's rage until...
You gotta keep... He wants to eat the beans, man. Why you gotta keep eating the beans, man? All right. That means Zane's gonna take the first game.
Wario, your doctor told you about this. You really can't. You really can't.
Too much gas in the stomach. Gotta let it out sometimes. Couldn't find it, though, unfortunately.
Man. But I think the ending of that was kind of the culmination of 9superpie's possibly even frustration throughout the entire set. Yeah. Like holding in, getting hit by a bunch of things. And that last one, if the DI was appropriate, wouldn't have killed. But because 9superpie was holding in, that DI mix-up wasted him.
I can tell he was frustrated, man, because you know we saw him play so patient, so disciplined on the way he wanted to approach, and just kind of figuring out the way he does it. And then like in the last 30 seconds, he was running headfirst into like mad cans. So I think I could tell that 9superpie was definitely getting frustrated or a little bit annoyed of the way Zane was playing.
Which is really interesting because I find that a lot of times when Warriors are on that last stock situation, they have the waft. That's kind of when they go into bunker mode. So that really just shows like, I guess the mental damage that Duck Hunt can really inflict on you. Just that idea that you can't come in because if you try and get close to me at all, I'm gonna throw a projectile at you. Then you're gonna get hit by
them zoners, dog.
again.
Just them zoners. It's the issue is that like you're stuck in a mix-up situation. You know, they have the agency because they're throwing stuff at you, and then they can call you out on it. So, as a person who's looking to charge in, if you don't have that movement speed to close the gap, you know, you're stuck in that guessing situation. And if you do get the guess, you do get a lot of rewards. But if you don't, you're gonna get walled out the entire time. It's a good thing now because 9superpie, he's definitely turning up the heat with this awesome way of playing up in his face.
If you give these zoners, no chance to press any buttons, and this is exactly where you want to be, and exactly where they don't want to be.
I'm liking that 9superpie opted for Battlefield 2. Gives him more of a vertical way of approaching compared to Pokemon Stadium. So this works out.
It'll be interesting to see how Zane utilizes the platforms, with that can. There's a lot that Ducka can do on this stage, especially with the mix-up on, which direction the can's going to go. So very, very interesting.
Yeah, but I also do like the counter pick for 9superpie because that top platform just gives another avenue to get over that fortress on the bottom or the bottom platform. So more avenues means more options means more mix-ups.
Both neck and neck, man. They're both understanding and they're both adapting. You can see how they're playing everything out. Oh, all right. Toss that can.
Yeah, good snipe. Right. Oh, and
don't really want to juggle. 9superpie has to come back on stage. Oh, like the dash attack. Nice first option.
Sneaking in there.
Yeah. I'm done playing that game. I'm done.
Yeah.
My turn on the sticks.
All right. 163 on 9superpie as Zane is going back to center stage. He's been sitting in the middle of the stage like 70% of the time whenever he has advantage. So it's definitely working out as 9superpie has to kind of sit at the edge. Barely alive at 176. Yo, get the can out of my face.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind.
Keep stage control. They always keep Zane stage control. Zane has just been setting up a fortress center stage the entire time.
All right. I'm liking this, though. This is where the combo comes in. We rarely see 9superpie go for these long extended combos, but definitely swung a lot in that second stock.
I mean, that's one of the Wario's talents, just that ability to find those hits, but we got a character as small as Duck Hunt. It's a bit harder. Oh, that air dodge is a bit scary.
Yeah. I don't know if Duck Hunt could have made it back from that angle without this from Wario. Oh, you're getting mixed. Watch out for that.
Okay. The top platform helping a lot, man. You see 9superpie putting up a 10 up there, making sure that he's just waiting for these projections to go through. Back up to his face. Down tilt dash attack isn't going to work.
That F tilt was enough, to push Zane's shield back. Very interesting. Didn't realize it had that much, shield push.
Ooh, dash attack doing it again, man. All right. I think 9superpie catching the way Zane wants to get out of, get out of the offense of what 9superpie's throwing out. So I'm liking the way he's kind of conditioning him. See if Zane picks it up, though.
Waff's still online, too. And now that you're 29% as Duck Hunt, all right, never mind.
Okay.
Give for a little longer. Rage is gone. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that rapid jab lasts for 5 years. Duck Hunt's rapid jab just traps you and sucks you in, I swear.
But 9superpie at the ledge. Pretty tough situation, but 2 cans landing brings it back to center stage, and look at 9. I'm liking that he's forcing the can to stay up on the top ledge for 9superpie, so he can actually play the ground game against
I think
Zane.
for the first time in this game, Zane's got that lead.
Yeah.
That's not where you want it to be if you're 9superpie. You want to keep that going?
Okay.
Nice.
Every time, man. 9superpie does a good job with the back airs off stage. It's always been his strength when he's playing Wii Fit and when he's playing Wario, that his ledge guarding and ledge trapping is one of the big 2 things that works out for him whenever he's playing, and I enjoy that he's continuing that trend onwards.
Very interesting to see that that's two games now. No waft. No opportunity to throw waft out. So interesting.
It's that mind game, though. It's that mind game. It's like, it's conditioning, because it's conditioning game 1, game 2. It's like, I didn't throw waft game 1 and game 2. Game 3, though, might catch Zane off guard. I always love the use of waft and not utilizing it because it gives you that fear when you have to deal with it. So I'm kind of liking SuperPie playing this more of a patient game. So
Yeah. And also someone in the chat is someone in the chat asked if Duck Hunt's can is frame 1. Yes, it is. So you really can't afford to be like messing around with it.
Basically grenade.
Yeah, pretty much. Bootleg grenade.
Oh,
which is
see a swap though.
Like, okay.
I like the swap. Because there's no platforms that 9superpie can kind of go around, he's opting to play the camping game as well. And I like this little adaptation. Okay, man. Okay. Watch the feet.
Wow,
Son,
it's
we are chucking everything, man.
Yeah.
We are throwing stuff back and forth. Sun salutation. Volleyball, soccer ball coming through. Oh! All right. Now with deep breathing. Oh, get sniped. Oh my god, I was afraid of that ball. Uh-oh. Is that it?
Oh, trying to get the side B. I like that. I like that as an attempt.
This is the rock, paper, scissors we've been looking for, guys.
Yeah.
What kind of projectiles can come through? Both of them charging things up. I feel like whoever hits that can away, hits the can or ball away, gets a solid advantage because you can knock both of those projectiles away from each other. So,
I think especially it's really important for 9superpie to keep on knocking away the gunman because that just alleviates a lot of the pressure. And the soccer ball weaving right through the 45-degree blind spot that is left by the pigeon and the can, but that forward tilt, you can't account for every single thing, man.
Yeah. What a false sense of security. Yeah, because like 9superpie air dodged a stage. Zane thinking, oh my god, I can finally get a hit in, but just know that after it comes out, it's a wall. You cannot break through that wall.
Spend enough time doing yoga. Zane's post is going to hurt a lot for the other person, not yourself. So I'm liking that 9superpie forcing Zane to change up his game plan.
Yeah. And that ball actually potentially saved 9superpie's life there because they were ready for that one.
And whenever 9superpie is deep breathing, he can easily walk in and box, man. Okay. Even though he loses stock, Zane's sitting at 74%, so big advantage for him. And of course, deep breathing's already online. But look at Zane. He was wanting to box for quite a bit. He was getting up close and personal, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, they're doing their best.
Oh, that read.
Okay, read.
He definitely wanted, yeah.
What if though?
Yeah, there's a timeline where that worked.
All right. Don't even need deep breathing, but it would have been nice. Might have found the stock there. Zane holding on to their stock for dear life.
Oh, play pigeoning. Okay, only 2.
Nice.
Trying to get
a jump.
Yeah.
It's just mind games, man. It's that rock, paper, scissors now. It's not much of a mix-up. It's more of just what are you going to be throwing out, when are you going to be throwing out, and am I throwing it out at the right time when you want to go for it? And they're both kind of figuring that out right now. The only thing is that 9superpie is just getting a little bit better of an advantage once you get up close and personal because you wash that feet, it's going to spike you up in the air. And it works out for 9superpie.
The dog exploded.
I hate the when you spike somebody onto a stage because they just keep going. I swear to God, they speed up the closer they get to the blast zone.
That's what they say. All dogs go to heaven, man.
You're right.
That one's got an express
definitely
ticket.
right. Still,
I'm sure Zane would be happy to go to heaven. I'm sure Zane wants to get to winners finals instead right now.
He wants that. Yeah, he wants to make it a winners finals for sure.
They certainly do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Not sure why 9superpie want to go towards the blast zone. Hope he gets sniped out, but still good advantage for him. This is where I'm wondering if the setups are just way too long for Duck Hunt. Just a little bit unfortunate because right now 9superpie's projectile is just a little bit more direct. You don't really require those setups once it just lands, so that's why it's just working out for SuperPie himself. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, what a call out. All right.
An aggressive recovery to take that game. Hello. Wow.
All right. I'm down. I was down for it. I think 9superpie thought he was going to get spiked with that throw. Yeah. He was just like, get out of here. I'm not going to get spiked today. Because I think if 9superpie was afraid, I think Zane could have stolen that if he did actually opted for the spike. So I respect 9superpie making that call out.
Yeah, it was definitely a rough situation. I think Zane, they would have had to go for a second down air most likely with the percent and how high up that was. But at the very least, it's much harder for Wii Fit to get back to ledge, whereas Wario, just a bit easier. You can kind of stall your recovery a bit more.
Yeah.
Wow, what a hell of an ending to that. 9superpie moving on, getting to winners finals.
That was a good game, man. I actually like that a lot. You know, usually not a lot of people are fans of 2 people camping, but when you start looking at the way people are deciding when to throw projectiles out, when to dodge, and when to jump and everything